Honda never actually planned to make an estate version of its Civic hatchback. However, demand for compact estate cars pushed the Japanese car makers into doing it anyway, rather successfully at that. It's stylish, has a huge boot, and even boasts a road fund license-free model. Let's start with the looks. The front is almost the same, although the A-pillars arc into the roof, which has been enhanced by silver rails. The extra 235mm length goes to a larger boot, which is perfect for carrying around lots of luggage or shopping. In fact, Honda has managed to produce a boot that beats most of its rivals for size, including the Volkswagen Golf and Skoda Octavia. And you can fold the seats down like so and create a virtually flat floor. And the doors open at almost 90 degrees, which is really good for awkward items. But that's not the most impressive feature. Back to the seats, because we've got cinema style seats. No, we're not about to watch a film or buy some popcorn. They fold up like this, so you can put tall items here. How clever is that? Now, when you need them for people, space is brilliant, and I know this because I asked somebody who's 6'4" to sit here, and he said that legroom might be an issue if he was driving, but it was very good, and headroom was also brilliant. Inside is identical to the hatchback, so the 2-level dash is carried over, complete with the digital speedometer and multifunction display on top, plus a central rev counter ahead of you. There are plenty of buttons to press, but you get used to the layout fairly quickly. Every Honda Civic Tourer comes with Bluetooth phone connectivity, a DAB digital radio, and 16-inch alloy wheels as standard. There are plenty of places to store your everyday clutter, including a large glove box, a central storage which passes the Carbuyer big handbag test, 2 cup holders, and adequate sized door bins. There is a choice of 2 engines, one petrol and one diesel. The best one to go for is the diesel because it returns an impressive 74.3 miles to the gallon and emits 99 grams per kilometre of CO2, which means it is the free road tax one. Plus, it feels pretty nippy considering it's only a 1.6. The petrol, contrastly, returns 45.6 miles to the gallon and emits 146 grams per kilometre of CO2. The diesel is a really good motorway mile muncher, and the petrol is quiet around town. Top of the range Civic Tourers get an active suspension system as standard, which irons out the road to provide a much smoother ride for its occupants. In addition to all the usual optional extras, there are 2 driver assistance packs to pick from, which include safety equipment such as forward collision warning, lane departure warning, automatic cruise control, and collision mitigation braking. Although the overall drive is good and the gear change is slick and it's comfortable, that might be a slight problem because Honda seems to have focused more on comfort than sport with this car. Even in sport mode, it still seems quite soft. A Ford Focus Estate is a lot more fun to drive. But now it's time for a real moan, and that's mainly to do with cost. All the extras soon add up, and if you spend a few thousand extra to get the EX model, it doesn't seem worth it when you take into account how old-fashioned the sat-nav is. And those safety features are quite pricey too. A Seat Leon, for example, may not be quite as spacious, but it is a lot cheaper. However, all that aside, if you are swayed by the size of the boot, this has to be the winner. Or perhaps the emissions and practicality are enough to tempt you. If those are not deal clinchers, maybe you just want a comfortable estate car. It's not always about sporty, is it? Well, maybe it is, in which case take a look at the fun to drive Ford Focus Estate video here, and if space is a top priority, take a look at the Skoda Octavia video here. And don't forget to subscribe to our Carbuyer channel by clicking here, where we will send you a new video every week.